www.nowhearus.com/hearusnow.
Just put Rebel Diaz for all of us. We're a music group.
Rebel Diaz.
Yeah.
All right, what's Rebel Diaz all about?
Rebel Diaz does. We're MCs. We're MCs and educators. You know what I mean? We consider ourselves the journalists of the streets. You know, periodistas de la esquina.
Periodistas de la esquina.
Periodistas
de la esquina.
Yeah.
Claro,
you know,
entonces.
We bring the stories that the mainstream media isn't telling you, and we use hip hop as that form of communication.
Have you guys heard about Mile Hive? Hive is in beehive.com?
No, we haven't.
You should check it out because they're interested in contacting artists and citizen journalists, and they're based here in Denver.
Okay.
Another thing, I'd like to extend an invitation to you. A group of us, we're holding a benefit for this documentary in Boulder this Saturday night called The Catalyst Party.
We'll be out of here. We leave on Friday morning back to New York. Yeah.
Oh, you're just visiting from New York. Of what part of New York?
South Bronx, and from Chicago originally.
Right on. Is this your first time to Colorado?
No, we come out here about 3 times a year to perform. We performed in Boulder at the university before. So.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to hearing your music. And can you tell us a little bit about what you think? Today's day 1 of the Democratic National Convention in Denver. How do you think things are going?
Well, this is a circus. If you see what's behind us, we basically have an army, a $10 million army that's been assembled in Denver. But more than anything, we're seeing Obama mania, you know what I mean, which we feel is kind of scary at times in the situations that basically, we feel Obama is really for the change that's necessary in our communities. You know what I mean, we come from underrepresented communities that we feel do not have their needs addressed by a two-party system in the United States. You know what I mean, and I feel that Obama really is running on a platform of change, yet is not really addressing issues in the black and brown community and the poor community. You know, he's running for the middle class. And there's a whole,
specifically the middle class.
And there's a whole sector of society that's being ignored. You know what I mean?
Once again.
Yeah, nothing's been said about Sean Bell. Nothing's been said about our people being brutalized and murdered by police departments across the United States.
When we say civic engagement in 2008, what does that term mean to you? What do you think it should be?
I think that, unfortunately, with this election, civic engagement has been narrowly defined as being part of the electoral process. You see all these voter registration drives that are de facto for the Democratic Party. They're nonprofit organizations that are supposed to be nonpartisan, but when they're reaching out to youth to vote and rock the vote and respect my vote and all these drives, these voters die. You know what I'm saying? It's basically Obama or die, and we feel that we need to have better options than that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you limit civic engagement to being part of an electoral process, you're not really building your community. We believe that you need to build your community within. We believe that Obama is anointed leadership. You know what I'm saying? Obama doesn't have a base. He's building a movement based upon a mass media campaign. But we feel that civic engagement needs to be building within your community, building within your block, within your neighborhood. In order that's the first base of civic engagement.
So from the ground up, that's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Start with the individual. Start with the family.
So when we limit it in when we narrow the discourse to just voting for a certain somebody, and that's hope and that's change, it's narrowly defining it, and at the end of the day, that's a disservice to our own community. So when we're here to say, when we're here to engage in dialogue with people, is that idea. Civic engagement is about community engagement. It's about working with your neighbors. It goes further than just putting your vote in for Obama in November. So
www.nowhearus.com/hearusnow.